Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with Rwandair today. Rwandair, the safest airline in Africa. Rwandair.
On the game, 3 medals for the Netherlands, an Ethiopian. So, from that perspective, from the story of Sifan Hassan, I want to now share some 6 points about an energized mindset post-crisis. 6 points. These 6 points start with number 1, independence and self-belief. Remember, I told you that these things come from a global perspective, national, sectoral, family, individual. Whatever the source, these points work. Be independent and believe in yourself. Take 100% responsibility for your circumstances and for your future. Welcome external assistance, but do not bet on it. Welcome the 200 billion for SMEs, but just remember that they are not going to equitably say, are you an SME, let's divide and distribute equally to everybody. No, you are going to compete. Many will lose out. Many will take a lot of time pursuing it. So, do not bet on a public general thing. Make independent decision. Have a sense of gratitude. Count your blessings, your health, your networks. Acknowledge those who assisted you through the crisis. Sifan noted that her physical composition was still intact. And she also saw that the distance left was adequate for her to get back into that race. And that's what she counted on to get going. Point number 2, apart from independence and self-belief, post-crisis, limit the grieving or the lamentation time. We have lamented repeatedly the effect of COVID so many times. It is at your own level to limit that lamentation period. This lady, Sifan, could have sought for disqualification of the offender who knocked her down, or used that event to justify her failure to qualify for the finals. She never did that. She proceeded, relaunched, and said, I am going to take a decision on my own and use what I have to get back to the game. In business, a lot can be done when everyone is lost in a group atmosphere of lamentation. Everybody wakes up and you keep on saying, do you know what has happened to this business? Do you know what has happened? Then you keep on repeating that message the whole day, the whole week, a whole month. The next day you do the same. When that is happening, you as an individual who has chosen to limit grief, the lamentation, take the opportunity to grab the good employees. Take the opportunity to talk to the frustrated employees and get the trade secrets. Why? These individuals have been abandoned. These individuals want somebody to talk to them, and they are ready and available. In other words, once you limit the lamentation period, you open yourself for action. And action always delivers 2 things: results and wisdom. Now, results can be negative, but doesn't matter. There's something you can learn from those results. A disaster hit you, the results are negative, but there's something you can always learn. So wisdom will always be part of the action that you've taken. Point number 3 of energized post-crisis mindset is offer leadership. In times of crisis, individuals are all saying things are difficult. Leaders are going to make decisions they have never taken before. Did you know that there are many SMEs that had never dismissed an employee? Did you know there were many SMEs who would be indecisive with thieves in the enterprises? When a crisis hit, it emboldened them. They picked that courage to take decisive action. Everyone is overwhelmed by too much negative talk during the time of a crisis, and people are only looking for a way forward. Please offer leadership. Offer leadership. In life, very few decisions are permanent, and that's an important point to take note. Very few decisions are permanent. What you decided yesterday, today you can reverse it because you got more information. So decide, implement, learn from the implementation. Then decide again, implement, and digest. And keep making those decisions. Keep making those decisions. Because waiting for a perfect decision leads us to that title of the man who said, who wrote the book Great, From Good to Great. He said, the enemy of great is just trying to look for something which is always good. I mean, the enemy of success is seeking for a most perfect decision. So please learn to take that decision. You are a human being. You'll correct it. There is a tomorrow. Make a decision. Point number 4. Post-crisis mindset. Be bold and courageous. Why? In life, we regret more the things we did not do than the things we did and didn't turn out to be good or correct. I need to read that statement again. We try to think that, you must always get the right things and whatever. And in the process, you fail to take off and be individual and courageous. So in life, we regret more the things we didn't do than the things you did and failed. And I keep on quoting myself because somewhere in Soroti, where I come from, there was a piece of land near the flying school. At that time, the land was going at 587,000. And this man was selling 20 acres. I said, now this is away from town. That was 2005. Do you know today the same piece of land in that same area, it's going at 80 million for an acre. I bought at 587,000 an acre. I got 12. The other 8, he begged, take this 8 also. Take the 8 also. I said, no. Today, do you know that you can multiply the 587,000 by 100, you still don't get 80 million. 100 times is the message I'm talking about here. But the thing was, there were many people saying, but Chichi, this is a hard land. It was rocky. It couldn't give good crops. There were many people who were giving the negative part of it. And somehow, we just say, let's just take half of the land. You regret more the decisions you took than the decisions you took and didn't turn out to be correct. And you are seated in this room, you are having those regrets right now. And the message is clear. God never gives us a video of the scenarios of the different decisions that we take. That was, Chichi, should you buy all this land? You look at the land in 10 years, what it will be like. If I could see that video, do you know I would just go the next day, signing the thing happily, saying, I saw the video, God, thank you. God says, I will bless the works of your hands. The decision is yours. Wake up and fold the hands, that's up to you. Wake up in the morning, take a decision, that's again up to you. I will not give you a video. You must take that courage. So, what does this mean? You need to learn to be lonely. You need to learn to be in tears and still wake up and wipe those tears and get moving. The reasons to give up, especially when you're on a lonely journey, are many. And many people would say, we would understand if you gave up. The message is, do not. Set lofty goals, pursue them. Over time, people join you. But people wait for history to confirm your decision to now say, oh, I wish I was like you and I bought that kind of a land. I still keep on saying, Ochichi should have taken 20 acres. I had the money. But that was Soroti. I said, no, it should be Kampala. Now that thing is going at 80 million 1 acre. 80 million. Rising from 587,000. Which investment in the whole world will ever give you such a return? Which one? Point number 5 about this mindset is be persistent. A crisis will test you and test you again and test you again. But as it is said, every steel metal, including the toughest of all the metals, has another steel metal that can cut it. You are the individual to cut through that pain, that challenging moment. Count on yourself. Believe in the steel inside you and keep waking up and keep moving and moving and moving. In other words, be ready to walk the unwalked path and leave a trail for others to follow. Because once you have walked that route, everybody thinks that's the route to follow. It has now become easy because there's an example. And finally, as you do all these things, remain a learner. A learner in which sense? Know your clients. Post the crisis, you have a new client. The face is the same, but the buying pattern has changed. The stinginess has come in. The frugality has become part of the DNA of this person. Do you know your customer? Did you wear their shoes properly? You saw what was happening in the schools in Kawempe, which were now saying, you are a border man. Can you pay your school fees on a weekly basis? Learn the customer. Know your strengths and your weaknesses. And as you know those two, use those weaknesses, fix them to serve the customer. You know the strength, use them to serve the customer. Learn from the competition, because the competition that you thought was the other competition that you knew has since changed. The people you used to supply items have become part of your competition. They are now producing the items that you used to supply them. What happened? There is something they discovered about you that you are not doing, and now they are trying to do it to get you out of the game. So the competition has moved on. It has changed. You are still having the other competition. The competition now is serving your customers without being physical in your location. Consult experts and remain humble. Friends, as I conclude on this submission, I want to quote the man whose life was a definition of crisis after crisis after crisis. And he left this planet when he was standing tall above humanity. And the man I'm talking about is Nelson Mandela. He said, for a crisis to change, you have to change. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Search for that wisdom so that you are better and confront the tough crisis ahead of you. He continues. Don't wish for fewer problems. Wish for more skills. And that means what? Make a decision, take action, get those skills. Finally says, don't wish for fewer challenges. Please wish for more wisdom, because challenges are given. And he concludes by saying, you cannot grow without challenges. If you are seated here, and if you know of any Ugandan or any business that seems to be having a great time, tell them, you are not in the normal world. There is something you are missing. Wake them up. Wake them up. Challenges are part of the game. It could be that he has feared to go to a new market. You fear to go to a new market? We are going to start doing pineapples in Kayunga, but I come from where? Belgium. You are here comfortable thinking, I'm okay here. I'm going to come to Kayunga, plant pineapples and export and get you to sell out your land. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, I want to leave it there and simply say that crisis will continue to come. COVID has gone. As you sit right here, you have your own. Right now, you have it. As a business, as an individual, as a community, they are there. But the mindset to win must be the way Nelson Mandela captured in the quotation I have just read. Thank you so much. And my namesake, I hope I've done it within the minutes.
You just went overboard by 1 minute.
Oh, thank you so much. Clap for me also. Thank you.
Let's put up a better clap for Mr. Thank you very much for that electrifying keynote presentation.
By Nation is your go-to website for exclusive content with in-depth stories, analysis, and detailed coverage. Sign up with these quick and easy steps. Visit www.monitor.co.ug. Sign up for free for a limited period of time with either Facebook or Google. Or you can enter your email address, password, followed by your phone number. Click Sign Up. You are now a registered user. Your privacy will be protected when you share information with us. This registration is part of our effort to understand our audiences and make better business decisions to serve you better. For any queries, please contact us on 0312 301 230 or email us at customercareug@ug.nationmedia.com. Monitor, powered by Nation. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Nobel.
Internet is not only important, but is part of us now. We use it in our studies, at work, home, and while going about our daily errands. However, an inconsistent internet connection is common and can be frustrating. But the good news is, we are here to the rescue. At Rock Telecom, we strive to promote integrity, dependability, innovation, customer service, and open-mindedness. Visit our website www.rocktelecom.co.ug for more information. Rock Telecom. Rock Telecom is licensed by the Uganda Communications Commission.
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with Rwandair today. Rwandair, the safest airline in Africa.
Rwandair, fly the dream of Africa.
So we pick travelers, our typical customers are people flying in and out of the country. So we pick those from the airport to wherever they're going and back. And we do this through a network of driver partners for whom we give regular business and improve livelihoods. They can book through WhatsApp, they can call us, they can email us. You know, we just try to make it as simple and convenient, as seamless as possible for our customers.
What is creating shared value all about? CSV is short for Creating Shared Value. It is a powerful business management concept that can promote companies to think differently about their approach to social and environmental issues. It is a strategy for addressing society's challenges through profitable business models. It's all about policies and practices that enhance the competitiveness of companies while improving social and environmental conditions in the regions in which they operate. CSV is not CSR. Creating shared value goes beyond philanthropy or corporate social responsibility.